Hey family, this is your friend Kenisha. I pray that you have been staying safe and healthy. And today we're going to be talking about growth again. That's right, episode number 7. And we'll be coming from this wonderful book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by my mentor, Dr. John C. Maxwell. And we'll be focusing on one of the chapters, and it's called The Law of Modeling. So today we'll be talking about modeling, and in particular in this season that we are in, where, folks are filled with fear. They're scattering about. And in this time, we need someone to follow. So on page 212, here's what it says about having a model, someone who we can look up to and someone with whom we can follow. It says this at page 212. It says, a good mentor is a worthy example. We become like the people we admire and the models we follow. For that reason, we should take great care when determining which people we ask to mentor us. They must not only display professional excellence and possess skill sets from which we can learn, they must also demonstrate character worthy of emulating. So think about that. Yes, even if you are a leader, you need a leader. I need a leader. If you are someone's mentor, you need a mentor like I need a mentor. So who's mentoring you? Who's leading you? And we must be careful that we select mentors, as the book said, that are excellent publicly, but also live a life of character and live a life of integrity. And it also says this on page 213. As you look for role models and mentors, scrutinize their personal lives as carefully as their public performance. Your values will be influenced by theirs. So this is serious. Whom we choose, that we say that we follow, we want to make sure that they are influencing us in the right direction. So we shouldn't be casual about whom we choose to follow. So I want to give you an example about the effect of mentorship and how powerful it is. So on my professional job, I had a professional mentor, and this was about 11 years ago. And she came in, and probably like on the first or second session, I was just explaining, I was brand new at the job, and I was explaining how I just couldn't get the people to follow. I had big dreams and big vision, and I had things I wanted to be done. There were great things. All of these initiatives and ideas floating around in my head. I just couldn't get the people who needed to move to move. So after 1 or 2 sessions of just sitting with me, and she sat back a little bit like this. She said, Kenisha, you're brilliant. You've got great ideas. But I could tell that you're a woman. You're a spiritual woman, she said to me. Then she sat up a little bit. She says, I could tell that you follow Jesus. What would Jesus do? Excuse me? What does Jesus have to do with this situation? We're not talking about Jesus. We're talking about the 5 things that I want to happen right now, and nobody will go out and do them. That's what we're talking about. What does Jesus have to do with this? Can you believe I thought that? I probably said it as well. Yeah. And then she said this. You are brilliant. Your ideas are brilliant. So if Jesus were in this situation, would he ask the people, would he stand on the top of the mountain and ask the people to run to him? Or did he go down and meet the people where they were? And immediately, like a stab in the heart, I knew exactly what she meant. So you see, I was brand new at the job, no relationships built yet, and I was operating on positional power. My relational capacity and versatility was this big. It's a little bit bigger now, about that big. And she could see like that as a successful mentor that I was going about it all wrong. It would have taken me probably the whole 11 years to see that. But in 1 or 2 sessions, she called me out. And she connected with me on a level that I could understand. And that moment caused my growth to accelerate. But that took a mentor. And she continues to mentor me to this day. And every session that I have with her, she just drops golden nuggets because she's experienced, she's filled with character, and she's a woman of class that I want to emulate. So who's mentoring you out there, leaders, people of influence? I know I have mentors. As I told you, Dr. John C. Maxwell is one of my mentors. I listen to him. I've been trained by him. His team are filled with character and integrity, but with content and expertise. I have mentors in my spiritual life, my pastors, Bishop Jesse Giddens, Dr. Halim Marie Giddens. I've watched them for 2 decades. I've watched them publicly and I've watched them privately. And they live what they preach. So you see, I'm a woman filled with mentors on every side because I've learned the notion, if I want to grow, I must surround myself with good people who are ahead of me in the game so that I can grow with intentionality. Listen, friends, I hope this has been helpful. Go out there. If you don't have a mentor, find you one. And if you have one, be grateful to them and tell them thank you. Have a wonderful and excellent day. God bless.